Yeah, drums, pretty big topic for me personally on the EP. We had our drummer replaced like in the beginning of this year. Our former drummer who I found the band with a few years back, he still plays the recording on the EP, so it's not our current drummer Matthias you can hear on Astray. It's actually our former drummer. We wanted to keep the parts because, in my opinion, they just fit what I wrote musically perfectly, because he and I, we have been jamming together for years. Like, we met in school and we had like these jam sessions every now and then where we would play cover our favorite artists and band songs. And then at some point a few years back he came up with he showed me like progressive music, basically, with stuff like Animals as Leaders and Pliny and stuff, which is some of the inspirational sources for Alternative Ways. And he was the guy who brought me into this genre of music. His parts that he played fit so well into what I enjoyed from these other drummers in these other bands. The best thing about this was he came up with all this stuff without me even like giving him anything. Like, I gave him like the guitar tracks and the concept of the song, of course, but I didn't say like at this part I want you to play like this and I want you to play like this. He just came up with that and it fit really perfectly. So I wanted to keep that like just as the initial spirit of what the songs were supposed to sound like and what the songs ended up sounding like. So like this was our first EP. Like I said, the songs were written back in 2017-18, and I really wanted to keep that spirit because for me personally, a musical release always captures like where the musicians are at this point, like personally and musically. And I wanted to keep like this. I want to capture this feeling from back then, and not wanted to change too much about the songs. And because of that, I really wanted to keep the original drum parts, to not lose like the initial spirit and feeling and sound of the band, because this is our first release, and I really wanted it to show where we come from. And of course now we have Matthias in the band as on a drummer, and I'm really stoked and really excited to hear what he is gonna give to the new songs that we're gonna write and already have written, and how he will sound and he will integrate into the sound of the band. But this is in the future, and I think the future should be future just as much as the past should be past. So I didn't want to lose that, so that's why we kept the old recordings. And yeah, let's see where the drums of Alternative Ways will lead to in the future. I'm really excited to find out.